You ever hear the phrase, have your life flash before your eyes? As I've come to find out, that doesn't always need to mean that you're going to die. It usually happens more often than not when your world's about to change. Whether that's good change or whether that's bad change. It's reminiscing. It's something that humans do all the time. Whenever you think about a nice day you had as a kid, or a good date you and your significant other went on, you reminisce. You reminisce when you're scared, when you're lonely. I'm having this talk with you guys because my life is changing. And YouTube is becoming harder and harder to fit into the puzzle that is my life. And the thing is, this is what I want to do. This is all I've thought about doing since I was 11 years old. For context, I'm 21, so 10 years. And it's been up and down. It's hard. It's a very hard thing to want to do. It's an even harder thing to accomplish. My audio probably sounds a lot different than usual. It's because my microphone took a shit. And I've been debating whether or not I should even bother repairing it. So I dug out my old microphone, what I used to make videos with, to talk, to make videos. And it's not that YouTube's not worth it, because it should never be about money. And it's not for me. It's a dream. Would I like to do this forever and never have to work a day in my life? Of course. But I'm not there yet. I'm not a PewDiePie or a Markiplier. I'm me. I'm Whipcrash. I'm Frankie Graham Hatter. Nobody knows me yet. I made a video a long time ago about consistency. And I mentioned wanting Whipcrash to be a known name. But I'm embarrassed of this shit, man. You don't even know. People will ask me, what's your YouTube channel? I won't tell them because I'm embarrassed. And I can't do that, man. I can't. I gotta get it together. And that's what I'm trying to do. Life is gonna settle down. It is. And I'll be able to do what I want with YouTube. It's just getting there. It's hard. Life gets in the way. It keeps getting in the way. And the thing about life is, it's the longest thing you'll ever do. Until you die. And then the longest thing you'll do is be dead. But that's not the point. You don't get to participate in that part. My point is that you'll always live, so things will always happen. You're not in control of all those things. Very recently, some events happened in my life that I wasn't fully in control of. And now YouTube, along with me, and other people in my life are suffering because of decisions that me and other people made. It's a chain reaction. It's an infinite reaction. Like a ripple in a pond, it goes forever, So many things are affected by every little thing we do. And I'm sorry to get all philosophical. Well, there you go, I broke it. I'm sorry to get all deep. We'll say deep on here. I know I don't usually do that. I don't think I've ever done that. But I just wanted to get my thoughts out, because shit, I've been doing YouTube for almost 3 years. And we're at 50 something to subscribers? It's not very much for almost 3 years of work, given I take a lot of breaks. And it comes back to what I said, life gets in the way. It does. And I don't like to sit down and record if I'm in a shitty mood. Because it reflects in the recording, you know? Shitty mood, shitty video. You can't force yourself to do this kind of thing. But eventually you can get yourself on a schedule once you can kind of, you know, guide through the waters or whatever the fucking phrase is. My point is that I'm gonna do better. This is it right now. This is my testimony, alright? I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna make it. And I'm gonna fucking rock this shit. Cause I'm motherfucking Whip Crash, boy. You best believe when that goose walks in. Also, I heard people talking about Cap and Crash. Me and Jess, like, still talk and stuff. Like, I hope that nobody thinks that Cap and Crash ended over, like, bad shit. It's just, like, we made 2 episodes, and we were like, alright, and then, like, a year later, we made 2 more. They never got uploaded. Because I think footage was lost or something like that. It's not that, like, we don't like each other, it's just that our schedules never line up. Life gets in the way, like I said before. Though you should follow his Twitch, or whatever he's doing now. He's always doing something, but follow whatever he does, at Captain Meowkin. He is an awesome guy. He deserves a lot of love. He's a very, very good friend. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, cut this down or not, because I am kind of yammering, but I'm probably just gonna throw, like, a graphic up and talk. Which is nice, you know? It's like a podcast, but I'm not going to take up a whole fucking ton of time. I just want to talk. If I had my face cam with me, I would use some face cam, but I don't got my face cam with me. Just want to talk, you know? I want to... Excuse me. I want to, I guess, update you guys in, like, its own video. Because I think one thing that I need to start doing is actually treating you guys like an audience. And not so much as, like, a number. I want to connect with you guys more, is what I'm saying. I want to interact. I want to talk. I go to conventions. You guys want to meet me at a convention? I don't know how many of you just know me on here. I know a lot of people that subscribe to me are, like, friends or, like, family members, but if you're, like, an actual person that just likes my fucking content, first off, what the fuck is wrong with you? And second off, if you want to meet me, I go to conventions all the fucking time. One I'll always go to. I'm always at, UmaCon. UmaCon in Detroit. Every year. UmaCon Detroit. I was going to Shudocon for a bit. That's where I met Caleb Hiles. I know I talk about that story a lot. It was really, really, really embarrassing, actually. Because I seen him, and my brain went, oh, that's Caleb Hiles. And I freaked out. And I went to shake his hand, but instead my body was like, nope, you're gonna hug him. And I got to hug Caleb Hiles twice. That was really cool. He's a really, really cool dude. Shout out to Caleb Hiles. He probably doesn't remember me. He's probably meets a bunch of people. I'm not saying, like, oh, he doesn't remember me because he doesn't remember his fans, but I'm saying he doesn't remember me probably because just that night alone, he met probably, like, 150, 200 people. Met them, signed shit, you know, all that. Which, like, that's just part of the business, you know? And I can't fault him for that. He was a genuinely nice person. Caleb was an all-around nice guy. And somebody you could actually, like, interact with, like, as a human, not as, like, a weird, you know, musical god that descended from some sacred fig tree. That's a quote from something, and I'll never remember what it's from. I'm rambling, and I'm sorry. We'll do this again. This was nice. It was better than therapy, actually. Just to talk. To no one, but also everyone. Because I'm going to throw this onto the ether for anybody's ears. But it's nice just to talk. We'll talk more. Later, guys. Thanks, by the way, for just being you. Okay, for real, this time I'm leaving. Make sure you subscribe and share with your friends. Or whatever, I don't care. For this one, this was just me talking. A lot. I'm still talking. My God. Have a good night.